Hello. Um, this is the Happy for Scott van. If you've seen that TikTok, this is the playlist that I'm listening to right now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music off and get started with the game pretty quickly. Just chill vibe after work. Stream today, so I will be working on that. Trying to get to the end of this chapter. We'll see. I think I'm probably just gonna stream for about 2 hours today, but go ahead and get started, alright? Alright. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Go ahead and continue.
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance.
Hi, Anita.
Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle.
Oh,
Good
Chacha.
luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after,
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
Hold on. I know there was that one, but
I
there was
never
more.
wanted to come back here.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Something else we were looking at back here. So like a view or something. Anything weird behind the car.
Hey, graves are back that way.
Yeah, but I'm not going to a grave. Alright, leave me alone. Let me live. Allison, let me go explore. Let me take a seat. Let me see if I can look at the view here. Is that his car now? Oh yeah, Michael's gonna walk in this freaking cold. Like a psycho. Ah, there was something.
The pearl of a runlet that never ceases. With a hollow, boiling voice it speaks, and has spoken since hills were turfless peaks.
Okay. If we're gonna do poetry, whose woods these are? Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village. So signs.
So,
Warning
did you ever come
signs.
back?
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No, I've never had a reason
Let me
to.
step on these people's graves. Let me do it. Wait, I know there's a memory. I know there is a memory, but there's also a bulletin board. Due to the national outlines of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of Tlingit spiritual practices have been lost. Below are two everlasting examples of the love of reverence we continue to show our departed in the traditions of our ancestors. Bless you. Jesus Christ. The 40-day party is observed 40 days after passing to pay respects to the departed. Someone believes this is a more recent tradition. Family members organize a shared meal where a fire dish, one plate of food, is burned to nourish and comfort the spirits of the departed. 1 year or more from the passing, a Quex Potlatch is held to Potlatch is held to first mourn, then celebrate the life of the death of the departed. It is hosted by the clan of the deceased. This is an honor to the departed clan member. Through a traditional ceremony, show appreciation and pay debts to the opposite moiety who supported the clan during time of mourning. Which clans, I'm assuming, is like their groups. Mourning those who have journeyed to the other side. As love transcends all boundaries, the passing of a clan member is even felt throughout the community. The others come together to mourn a loved one, lift their opposite clan member spirits when an eagle is being mourned. The ravens shower love and strength upon mourning eagle's clan. Likewise, when a raven is being mourned, the eagles are there for their ravens. After the service, it is customary for members of the opposite moiety to comfort the grieving families by bringing out their clan-owned regalia to symbolically catch tears before they hit the ground and comfort grieving clan members with support. Aw, that's kind of cute. That's cute. I like that. I don't know how many of those things you've seen, but we've seen
Mother
some.
made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Am I in the middle of it? Or am I not close enough to it? I'm not close enough to it.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Did she lose?
Always.
Did she have a miscarriage?
She loved us. A lot.
Yeah, but she also lost a love of
Sometimes
someone,
it was
remember?
like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Uh-huh. Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well, look at Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
Yeah, you let me know if you ever meet one of those.
Oh my god. Allison, blow your nose. Sorry, somebody texted me. Doing some stuff, checking in on some people. Check in on some people sometimes, you know? Also,
What kind of weirdo wants to look out their window at a cemetery every day?
Probably the kind that enjoys cheap rent.
I was gonna say, yeah, the house is probably a lot cheaper than you'd think. Alright, we used to hang out here a lot. There's no way there isn't something hidden here.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered everyone?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
So have we. And yes, he will forget.
Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Ranching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
No dice.
I wonder if there's going to be something here about their March.
No
it was
dice.
March 4th. Here lies Robin Becker, born on October 27, 1930, died September 12, 2010. Rest in peace. I wonder if they have like
Anything?
someone
No,
like
just a
who
whole lot of
passed away in their family, someone who worked in the game. Didn't
De
know that.
Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Probably not. Eagle.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids, it's time.
Um. I know memories, but I want to look at stuff, okay?
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of like wooden animals around here. Again, you're telling me there's not a single one thing. Did she just yawn? I swear to God. Do not step on graves.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
Let me join.
So, how are you,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Oof.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start?
Alright.
You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
I think this would just bring me back to the same things,
You and
doesn't
your
it?
uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying.
Yeah.
My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my
Tinklet,
uncle than my
tinklet,
dad. He was the
tinklet.
first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign
I'm
me
gonna
up.
do it again
As
just
if
so
you
in
had a
case it doesn't save
choice.
it.
I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Alright, y'all talk. I'm gonna go pay respects. Can you pay respects or just examine?
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. Thought we'd almost be done packing. We'll put this place behind us.
Brother look like before he got into town?
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
Oh yeah. He likes Tyler. Michael and Tyler. Great pair. Alright, here's where we're gonna just look at every corner.
Do you remember where she is?
No. I mean, for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral. Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Oh. What? Thought I grabbed it.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Hmm.
hoped that this would be easier than last time. Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Where's the thing? There it is.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Oh. Oh.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair.
I'll be okay.
Life's
You have
not
to take
fair.
care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna...
I doubt they even mentioned the
I'll be back
voice.
soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back
I think that would make more sense.
soon, alright? Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
No.
Maybe someday, but not today.
Are you gonna sneeze again, Allison? Go on, we can't continue to fucking sneeze. Oh? Oh?
This spot's for...
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball. Rest in peace, Snowball.
You're telling me we didn't hide anything in the graveyard? That's a lie. Bingo.
No way. Our box is still here?
We did cover it in like 100 layers of glue.
Oh, I can't listen to it when I have a thing active. Hold on.
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
You can't hear it when there's stuff around. Why not? Why can't I hear it? The mangy muskrat is a lazy, cowardly creature who spends most of the time lying around in the sun, cleaning his coat. very old beaver is a helpful and industrious creature. She's the prince's most loyal friend. Ah, that was her aunt, I guess. Okay.
Ty.
This is it. Right?
Yeah.
She's gotta be here somewhere.
Oh, did we miss? Oh, I mean, we can go through all of these, but I'm pretty sure we know who.
No dice. Not hers. Why can't I remember? Where is she?
Ah. I thought it was going to be up there. I think they put the wrong date on the plaque, didn't they? She died March 15th.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids. I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by.
That's not true.
Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us! Until you threatened to have us taken away!
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well... Just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
What happened between them?
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Mm-hmm.
Tessa.
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't.
It's fucking
sorry.
late. You already took her to the grave. Heyo. You could have done better. You did what you had to. You destroyed our family. I mean, yeah, she was bringing the children down, and then she was making them steal, and she was burning bridges. I mean, she took care of them. She did as much as she could. But I get their feelings are hurt. Like, you destroyed our family, but also, like, you did what you had to do. You could have done better. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I mean, there's a point where, like, I don't think Eddie should have warned her about social services. Then it wouldn't have gotten to that bad. I think when social services showed up, it would have been like a wrap. You know, they would have been taken away, but.
And you did what you thought you had to. Get it? We both do. The situation was so fucked that, well, there probably wasn't a good answer.
Thank you.
She really did care.
No,
She really did try.
I could have done more. Marianne was fragile. She needed help, and
But you're not a
failed.
professional.
It's my fault. She's gone. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I
Oh,
could
okay,
give you
yeah.
back your mother,
We'll be on
I
later.
would. I don't deserve your forgiveness.
That's scary.
Especially
Hopefully you're
yours,
good.
Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us.
Okay, good.
I pray for guidance. And seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yeah, show
Tessa,
her kindness
I know
and
the
she'll
last couple of days
realize
have
her mistakes.
hated.
She's still
I'm
your
up for a
boss.
fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Dun, 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 dun. Are you sure you want to forgive her? What changed her mind?
I thought you couldn't stand her. What happened?
She did the only thing she thought she could. I can relate to that.
I think that's
I'm
your
done losing
favorite.
people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Yay, we got free food again.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
Hell yeah.
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
Well, at least someone took care of her.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much
Rest in
given up on her,
peace.
but I guess sometimes people change. You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
It's true, she did need to hear all of that.
Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Jesus stuff.
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Well, that'd be nice. And oops, double tapped it. There's one more in this chapter. or episode. That is the first buoy I've seen with a green light. I like that they're letting us come back here. Gross. Actually, I want a picture mode. I want a picture mode. Also, I had work today, so I'm just. I've been having. I've been going in a lot of. God bless you. Where are you? Blow your fucking nose, Allison. You're sneezing. It's so annoying. At work, I've been told multiple times now that my voice is very different when I'm on the phone at work. And I go very just like autopilot, and I just like sound like a machine, like an automatic voicemail. Like, your pretty voice, you sound like very calm. And then somebody was like, you sound like an announcer, and I was like, I don't know what you're listening because I don't hear it. And then I was like, oh, I went into my automatic pilot mode, and that was hilarious today. I was like, oh, I really need to stop going into just auto mode. I don't think there'll be anything else more here, but maybe something we need to look at.
You want to sit down for a bit?
Yeah. Let's reminisce.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only
Really
one.
happy person. Yeah,
Brothers and sisters.
I feel it.
Right.
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You're popping that pussy, Allison. You're
Working on that accounting
you're a
degree,
murderer.
and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down.
Her
As
art
soon
is
as
good.
you
I have
figure
not
this
seen
shit
her
out,
art.
we're
Well,
gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
you're so good at taping
No, we never had a shot at easy,
spaceships
but
together.
we always pull through.
You're so
right?
good at that.
Yeah. You're right.
You're really good at doing French
Wherever
breaks.
Ranger Tyler
You're
ends
so
up
good at that.
next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure.
Well,
And
yes,
anyway,
because your boyfriend.
It's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm,
We do.
mm-hmm.
So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Still feels like
Yeah,
there's
she was
something missing,
going through
right?
shit. There's some mental issues there. There were probably drug use. We all know she took pills. It's a lot.
ever gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't.
That's more like it. Pretty sure she had some undiagnosed.
It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Deke? Skybox
I'm gonna fall
change.
asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Gross.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Oh. Oh.
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Sorry, I keep moving the mic. Oof. Somebody went in there to make a fire. But why?
What happened?
There was a guy smashed me in the face with the door.
What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
Well, we know Sam
don't
did
know.
it. Those two
But
skinny did
I'm going to find out. That damn broken door. It let him right in.
Okay.
Well, at least he left us the junker.
Yeah.
I might have found something. Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
These planks?
Is that a box under the barn?
A chicken coop? A chicken coop?
I accidentally pressed that and I wrote down. Also, yeah, like, what else is missing? Okay, we can move that shit around. That around. There's a few paperwork. There are a few papers up there too. Move around.
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
Oh, the hunter's still there, but it's burnt. Oh, he opened this door. Ah.
What a mess. I guess we know how he made the hole.
Brooklyn's here.
God,
Still
really turned this place upside down.
Asshole even dumped the drawers. Huh. At least you were spared.
One of the toys. And I think that's our last toy.
This guy went on a tear.
Yeah, he was looking for robots. But also, with the crowbar, why would you go straight for the fire? Also, like, call the cops. You're messing with evidence here.
This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. He went looking under the rug? Did he really have to smash everything? So, did
This was a
Eddie
crime
teach you
of
how to put out a fire?
passion.
Nope. I taught myself.
Wonder why. Alright.
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Splinter in the eye.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne,
Mm-hmm.
let's open it.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
It's an eye.
Hey, doesn't that carving look like the Secret Keeper from the Book of Goblins?
The Secret Keeper.
Finding anything?
Just give me a sec. We wrote a shit ton of stories. That's it. Look, it's the same symbol. The Secret Keeper.
Once upon a time, not long
See if we
ago,
can
I
find
was
any
out.
numbers.
Once upon a time in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the Secret Keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How? Said the first goblin. Does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the Secret Keeper. They watched her until the saltwort moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The Secret Keeper nodded and gazed into Saltwort Moose's eyes. Though the goblin couldn't hear anything, she knew she was speaking to the moose. From the Secret Keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said Moose. Did I just give you something? The Secret Keeper nodded, handing him a coin. Stalwart Moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew that the goblins were often up to mischief. The 2 goblins whistled instantly, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the Secret Keepers before she could stow away the moose's secret. You want to buy the moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the Secret Keeper. Her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handed hairbrush they had stolen from the princess. The Secret Keeper nodded, and that is how the goblins came to know the moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The Secret Keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed to the Secret Keeper. Hoping to find where she hid the secrets, they followed her to the peak of the nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had just dressed them in boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the Secret Keepers found them, crying in the tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the Secret Keeper. Give them back. The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw the opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the Secret Keeper, for my many secrets. Psh, pshaw, pshaw, psh, posh, posh, pshaw. You'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the Secret Keeper, I share the gift of voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do. So the Secret Keeper shared the gift of the voice with the goblins, and immediately they found that they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind and they found that it was Blink. They tried to speak to her using their own minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of their power to let the goblins use the gifts of the voice with each other and not with the whole of the forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of the voice from the secret keeper, but why would they only use it with each other? Why they could only use it with each other. God, that was not even that hard to read, but it was difficult. Huh. What does that have anything to do with this, though? Two goblins. One seeker. One secret?
That wasn't it.
I think we just need to break the lock. There must be something in here we can use to get it open. And preferably without destroying the box. Hey, doesn't that carving look like the secret? Keeper.
The Moon Hag is an old and powerful witch. She lures her innocent victims deep beneath the ice and traps them there forever.
If that is not me, don't know
From the
who.
Book of Goblins?
Yes, it's from the Book of Goblins, but I'm trying to figure out what that meant. Oh, duh. Okay. What was it? Page 47. 47. I don't know. Maybe it's just like in the page. It's not something I have to read. Maybe I just have to look at the page. Hmm. Aha. There are numbers on the pages. 0, 3, 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 0. 1, 3, 0. Examine. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? 1, 3.
That did it.
Wahahaha. I didn't have to read that. Oh.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway, with the lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. About your little something for the next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Gross.
Fuck. That's rough.
Dear Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday. But right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for sure for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Yeah, so he was a cheater. Cheated on with Marianne. Marianne ended up pregnant, and that's how we know Marianne went to the hospital, where she was released a year before they were born. Where what's her face? Tessa actually took her mom out of the
everything.
hospital.
What the hell?
So that was their
Marianne
dad.
hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots? This is where I tripped.
The Mad Hunter.
There was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission.
Is there someone over there?
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah, that must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
Where am I supposed to look? Oh, I see it.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Ooh. Ooh. Do we pull the even after what I did for you? Or do we do just one more time? I think I'm just gonna do it just one. I don't think Tyler is petty enough to be like, I took a fucking, like, juvie, like, prison held for you because you stabbed our mother. I mean, she technically didn't kill her, but she definitely did help her drown.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know.
Oop.
Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
I mean, you kind of have to, girl. It's part of the game. Alright. Oh.
We can do it.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
That would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
Come on, Allison. Get your shit together, I swear to God.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
Yeah, Tyler, but the only thing her head can focus on is stabbing her mother. Come on, Allison. Get it together.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
No,
Don't
but
go,
I'll help you forgive
please.
her.
You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Does this show?
So
shut. I don't owe you anything.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot!
All over the place lately.
Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of
I
bed.
want to make sure I don't get desperate. You could help us out. Lend me some money.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you.
Oh no.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Oh. Well. That just happened. That was chapter 2. Alright, we did watch, oh, I can just hold it down. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I'm probably gonna just skip through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit continue. Alright, let's see how I did. So Tyler felt Allison discarded. Tyler felt Allison discarded his feelings when choosing her memory at the house. Oh, because we chose Allison's memory, but I feel like that was the right memory. Tyler felt heard about needing time with Allison and refuses the house showing. Yeah. We definitely weren't ready for the house to be shown. Allison felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. 20% didn't forgive Eddie. That's alright. Eddie Brown was touched with Tyler's forgiveness. I mean, you kind of have to be an asshole, or probably didn't get the entire what is it called? All the information we got from Tyler in his office. Because Eddie's been paying money. Like a lot of money for Tyler's like schooling. Essentially like for his living. So Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliments. 80% of people were complimenting Michael. Yeah, I don't know who would turn down Michael. He was so good. Alright, Tessa felt grateful the twins kept her in their lives. Great. Something tells me, okay, so who's a married man in the town, right? That we've already met, other than Tom Vecchi. Who would have something to lose if there is an affair found out? Tom Vecchi. That's the only thing I can think of. And Tessa knew it, but Tessa's Christian ass is hiding it. That's my thoughts. We'll see. We'll see.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
The attic? Did you like this chapter? I did enjoy this chapter. 5 stars. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there. It was a really short stream, but I think this is a good stopping point. Because I know if I start the next chapter, it's gonna get too juicy and I won't be able to stop in like 45 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it a night here for stream. That was fun. I will stream again probably tomorrow. Maybe for another like hour, maybe 2 hours, same time. It starts at 5 p.m. PST. And then I'll probably just be hanging out on Discord. And then thanks for anyone that's downloaded Macarena. Gonna go ahead and put some music on. Some music. Music make me lose control.